There you go.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Okay, last presentation. I'll keep it snappy. I'll keep it fun. My name is Nils. I'm from Vyer, and we are providing a building maintenance platform. So what's that? Well, it's basically what we do at our company is to make building information accessible and actionable for the people, for the guys and girls that take care of our buildings. So making sure that ventilation is in order, to make sure that all the tenants are happy. We work with about 20 real estate companies in Sweden that manage and operate more than 10 million square meters of space. And what we deliver is mass production of these digital twins that you see right here. You can imagine that to be basically Google Maps, but for your building in 3D. So you can find all your equipment, all your areas, like the work orders, historical events, it's all there. The real value we provide to our customers is the tools that we put on top of these twins to really adapt and help the facility managers in their everyday life. I'm going to show you an example. So the best way to understand our product is to see, well, what are the problems of facility managers? Well, a classic one is I get 30 emails a week, before using Vyer, of course. I get 30 emails a week saying like, hey, I'm really cold, can you help me out? Like, yeah, but you just said you were in your office. Where is your office? I have no idea. So our end user used to spend their days trying to understand and locate where to go to fix the problem. But fast forward in time, you started using Vyer, and now the tenants just click, this is where I'm at. That means that you can process more work order requests from the tenants and stay better in connection to them and analyze the problem from afar, visit the building from afar, so that you can bring the right tools and assign the right resources to fix the problem. In the perfect world, you don't even get these kind of work order requests because you're so darn good at preventative maintenance. And that means that you create, I'll show you an example of how our customers use this platform. So everyone who manages and operates a building knows that you do scheduled inspections where you just make sure that things are in order and are working. One example of this is fire inspections. So here you have an example where one of our end users receives an email saying, hey, you're responsible for this quarterly inspection. Go to the site and just make sure everything works. So then they're guided from one location to the next, and where they just report this is working or it's not, creating a work order. So this creates a collective database for all previous inspections for the property owner to manage the site. And it's way easier for the end user because they're always navigated to the right part of the building. Something that used to be done in Excel or PDFs or notes. So really adding this digital twin adds a new layer of usability for our end users. So you might be wondering, well, how are you delivering digital twins to tens of millions of square meters of space? That sounds really hard. And I agree, I'm glad you asked. The way we're able to mass produce these twins is by enabling crowdsourcing. So we just scrape up all these floor plans from our customers, and we digitalize them quickly so that they can carry information and create a database. And then the majority of the information is added by our end users themselves. It's like YouTube, where the end users are the content creators. But here we're listening to the really skilled facility managers that take care of our buildings. So they're parting setting up these inspections and setting up all the warranty information about elevators, things that you need to do your job better. So this is how we're getting all the information. Crowdsourcing and of course integrations to other systems. So you can just fetch that data at scale. And why I think this meeting today is really exciting is, of course, because what we've always been about at Vyer from the start is to help our users leave this old environment where you're working in isolated environments. It's Excels and PDFs that you keep on your computer or sub-performing SaaS services, to just bring all that information into a collaborative platform where you can always be in contact with your contractor, with your colleague, with your tenant. So you can always collaborate and communicate on what needs to be done next to keep the tenants as happy as they can be. And of course, the natural progression of this is that you're always connected, right? That you never get blocked out of connectivity because you're in the basement or you're in a really high-performing energy building that has no reception. So taking the next step where all of our end users are always connected only feels like the natural progression, and that's definitely where 5G comes in. But thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. That's my email. Have a great day. Thank you.